The only Ken-O that came up has 1 video and 1 subscriber.
No. It's the wrong channel then.
Alright, hold on. I think I followed you. Hold on.
You should have me followed, because you said you followed me before.
Let me check them all real quick. Get down.
Yeah, it won't fucking pop it up there until I fucking do it.
The fuck, dude? For some reason that you're not popping up.
I should. I
Using
don't
in my...
know why it's not. I don't know if I can tag you in it either. Like, actually tag you to it.
New activity, how about that? Maybe it'll make you pop up again.
Subscribers. I have 10.
Huh. Alright, hold on.
It's a live stream. It'll show pink parts on it, 6 pink parts.
Alright, what is, shit, it just popped you up as Kenny Hubbard in that picture you sent me.
Yeah, because that's on my screen. It should pop it.
God dang, dude. Why is it so hard right now? Not be difficult.
Technology nowadays.
Payback, helping a friend. I'll just type it in the stream.
That'll work. While you're searching for it, I'm going to smoke.
Okay.
Shouldn't take long. It's cold as fuck outside now. Then let me know when you're in. Channel before.
Oh, that was the problem. Okay.
What?
I thought the O in your name was a 0, not an actual, like, O. Alright. There we go.
Alright. So you see the 6 parts, right?
Yeah.
Alright, those are cards. Alright. The cards, as you see, it goes under head block, ECU, turbo, exhaust, gear. The yellow dots in it are the perks. That's your nitrous, like, we'll say the gearbox. Alright, it's a level 18. That's the number. Alright, the highest level you can get. Nitrous speed. Alright, so you see the other one above it, ECU, it says nitrous. Then you see acceleration. Then you see jump. Well, jump is for when you catch air and stuff. That's normally on dirt tracks and all that. Which I'm not upset with. it because I have the nitrous on it. But eventually it will be changed to where it's just acceleration. And then you see my turbo, it says jump, which should be acceleration. My speed should say acceleration. It all should be acceleration, really, in one nitrous.
Right.
But because of the parts I'm using, if you look at the bottom left, how it says Shidori, alright, it has the flag and then it has a brake. Alright, so I get a 6 times bonus on on the brake and acceleration. Now, if I go over here and just check one part, you see the negatives in it? It gives me 1 bonus and a negative because that's what takes the 6 times. I'm getting more. Yes, I'm doing this from outside. Alright, this is my car I just started, and I'm actually going to jump to an event and show you on the event.
You a rich motherfucker, aren't you?
Hmm?
I say you a rich motherfucker, aren't you?
Oh, no, I've been spending money, man. I have more money than that.
Okay.
I'm driving from outside, so don't pick on my driving.
You can probably drive better than me, so don't have.
I'm actually doing this through a crack on my door. So this is the event I'm going to do. Alright. Now you see what it says. I got to get 1.7. But, alright. And this is what I'm going to say the but part. You see how much I've made on it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to go at 1.7 million for about 3 days. 3 different cars to fucking do it. And the most I've gotten is the 1.6. Alright. Now that my feet are cold. Now I'm gonna do this and this. Alright. This is a side bet. Side bets are good. Some side bets are hacks. Pretty much. It's not gonna let you gonna do it. You're not gonna beat it. So don't do all side bets because you'll lose money. Alright, so I hit my e-brake on this one because I'm in a rear wheel drive. But I stayed in the drift. Then I hit my brake to go into the second drift. Alright, I'm hitting my brake. That's all I'm doing is tapping the brake, man.
You just tap it, like
Yeah.
repeatedly tapping it?
No, I'm just one tap. One tap to each turn. Now I had to hit my e-brake because that was a tighter turn. But all I'm doing is tapping the brake as I go along. So like into each drift, like that one I didn't. This one, to go left I did. To go right I did.
And you're normal braking, you're not hand braking?
Yeah, I'm not hand braking, I'm just normal braking. Now I hand brake for this one and downshifted, but my downshift didn't kick in for some reason. I let off a gas some so I don't hit the wall, I don't lose my multiplier. But each time I go to turn my car, I'll tap the brake. Sometimes I don't have to if it's a wide enough turn. Sometimes I downshifted just like I did that. That was an e-brake and a brake. Hit brake to go into this one. Hit brake to go into that one. And all I'm doing is holding on to the gas. E-brake and a brake to go around that. Because I kind of messed up on that whole thing. Every time I turn my car, normally I hit the brake if I want to stay in the drift. Because if I turn the car while I'm in the drift, which I can actually beat that time with that speed. But if I turn while I'm in the drift, it turns around and I'll do it like this, for instance. Alright, say I'm going to turn. It just straightened my car out somewhat. Like I haven't hit the brake at all. I'm just drifting into the turn. Alright, but sometimes, like, if you're on a straightaway and you go to drift and you don't hit the brake, it just straightens your car out. You don't want that because you want to stay in a drift. The more you stay in the drift, the higher points you get.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much hold gas, brake, hold gas, brake, hold gas, brake, hold gas, brake. So pretty much you just, whole time you're left, right, brake, left, right, brake type ordeal. You're braking every time you do it. So it's one of those things of it's a pain in the ass, but it's the easiest way to drift, best way to drift, and it'll get you up there. Now, I don't really have to use nitrous because I don't really have a big area to drift on. Like, I wouldn't use nitrous over here. But you notice now I'm staying in third gear, which is actually messing me up. I should be in fourth. Alright, so because I stayed in third gear, if I restart it, like I did when I shouldn't have, just to prove my point. If you keep your car in fourth gear, and then, like, depending on the car, if you keep your car in fourth gear, this car I can do it on, it drifts so much smoother. Like, this is fourth gear drift. All I do is tap the brake. At nighttime, you'd be able to see more because you could actually see the brake lights come on. Because I didn't downshift to go into the turn and brake, because it was a sharper turn, it sat there and kicked me out and just pushed me straight. That's what you don't want. Now you can shift up in it, but when you shift up in it, you need to be careful, because sometimes shifting up can like pretty much slow you down. You don't want to be slow. You want to stay smooth. Higher RPMs, better drift. This whole thing I've not hit my brakes on, because I stayed in the one drift. I hit my brakes there. Hit my brakes there. Cross into the next drift. Pretty much you're transitioning when you hit your brakes. Now sometimes you'll hit it to where you hit so much RPM that your car doesn't want to turn. All it does is want to straighten out. If that's the case, then you need to figure out what gear setting you need to hold it. If you use an automatic one, which I'm going to show you the difference between automatic drifting and manual drifting. I don't care about these parts, I'm just going to sell them. Because they're not what I want. Now this is the drift car I just put together. So I'm kind of... What?
I just took some of your advice and it actually worked out really well.
Yeah. I'm a good teacher, man. Not a bad one.
I was just sitting there like...
So this is automatic setting. It's going to be a bitch because I hate drifting in automatic. Like normally I can knock out the 1312, I'll do like 1900. I got to drift continuously for 1312 meters, well yards. So this I actually have to hit the brake in the e-brake on. But how I was in fourth gear for it, it's easier. Like this is somewhat easier because it's doing it all in third gear. I'm doing
How
the
do you
same thing.
recover?
How do I
Let's say
recover
you
what?
gotta. Let's say you have to drift the corner and then immediately drift the corner in the opposite direction. How do you recover in the first one?
Brake and turn. That's all I'm doing. So like with the immediate drift, I'll change it up to an area it's like you're talking about, and you'll understand it. Well, that way you can see it. I don't like drifting automatics because you don't have as much control. In my eyes. Like I shouldn't have hit that wall. Did I just beat my school? It's a good track because it's a flat track with little hills. That's the only reason I like this track. It's not like some of the other tracks, like the one I'm about to go to that I hate because it's on the side of a cliff. Wrong button.
Oh. Oh god.
Alright, where is it? Right here. Is that the one? Yeah, that is. Change my car back to an automatic or a manual. I just hit that wall. Wrong area. Gotta go up more. So I haven't done this car on this track yet, so if I fuck up, you get a free laugh.
I'm starting to learn how to manage different views for them.
When I get to the top of the hill, it's gonna get real hectic. But all I'm doing is pretty much same thing as I said before, just brake. Just hit your brake. And that would be me going off the cliff. Almost. Alright, so right here, into one, had to downshift for it. Alright, you see how I did that? Now this just is one big loop. Normally I hit pretty good. I mean, like I said, this area gets hectic. Normally I drift this whole damn thing. So, left, a big sharp right, left, and another right. Didn't beat the high for it, but I beat the actual regular score for it. So, it's kind of, it's one of those things you just, once you get a car you think that will suit you, you just go and do it, man. and practice, 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 practice. Like, that's pretty much how I got so good at it. Because on NFS 2015, bro, this is what I did right here. I drifted. Like, I would just drive around the map drifting. Where's that turn at? That's dirt. I don't want dirt. So right here, you see the S curve up ahead, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this with cars on here, so it's gonna fucking suck. Drift, brake, drift. See how I did it? I actually went in between cars on that. It's pretty good.
Thank God I'm not driving that.
What's up?
So thank God I'm not driving that shit stain of a car anymore.
What car were you in?
The basic one where it's all rusted and shit.
You'll get another one. Like, it'll show you in a GTR, then you'll be in a BMW, then you get to choose 3 different cars. And honestly, I feel like the best out of those 3 cars to choose from is the S2000, because the muscle car was shit, and then they got another car, which I think is a Beetle, and I thought that was pretty shit too, because I bought a Beetle and it wasn't worth a damn. As you can see, though, you know, 1.1 million on that one, 938,000, 945,000, 1.6 mil, 1.2 mil he has. I got 1.172. Got 827,000 on that one. 1.6 mil on that one. 1 mil on that one. Just over 1 mil. Over 1 mil on that one. Just a little over. 1.7 mil on that one. And then this one, 867,000. So it's like a bunch of them I got over a million on. It's just a matter about patience. Don't go all-wheel drive car. Don't watch it. Like, if you watch the YouTube videos, they're gonna tell you to go, you know, the Nissan Premium. It's the best drift car. I just had that motherfucker. It's alright. That's actually 1.7 million on that one. It's alright, but it's not the best drift car. Like, I don't think it is at all. My 65 Mustang was beating Nissan Premium's fucking scores. So, pretty easily. So, don't get the Premium. I got the RSR now, which is a Porsche. I actually kind of like it. It drifts pretty good. I just need to go through and tune it. And speaking of which, if you're still on the video, bruh, live tuning. If you press down on your D-pad, it brings you into live tuning. And you can change your angle, you can change your weight balance, you can change your handbrake strength, you can change all that. Always keep your handbrake towards the weaker end more than the stronger end, the weaker end, because it slips. It'll keep your car slipping, which I should put it further over. Weight balance, as you see, it also messes with your quarter of a mile time. If you put it more towards the rear, it's gonna make you run at 8.6, 8.67, 8.63. It really doesn't matter. I run mine towards the rear, that way the ass end kicks out more. A lot of people that runs theirs even balance, which is actually good for flat tracking and hills. So Like if you're going downhill, you're gonna want it more towards the center of the weight balance. If you're going up a hill, run it towards the rear. Some people will say run it towards the front. I think you should run it towards the rear because it keeps the traction going. It keeps the ass end down, but keeps you enough traction to get up the hill. Drift angle, I got mine on more. I'm wondering, like, I think the drift angle keeps it for how deep you take the turn, how deep you take the drift. So I had mine more towards the more side, and this is to the left side, and it's actually a lot better. It's actually odd. So I guess, change that to the left side. No. Now I see why. Yeah, no. Some people don't even change theirs, they run theirs about even. This is how it'll come out, like starting all the way through, it'll be even. So it just depends on if you can adapt to the car in a quick enough time. But you can't do it while you're in a race, you can only do it before you're in a race. Excuse me. So, yo, I'll cut the broadcast off.